What up, everybody? I hope you're feeling good, feeling great. I couldn't feel better. Not just because I'm in Hunza, I'm in one of the most beautiful places in the world, but also because you are tuning in and watching this, and I really can't overstate how much I appreciate you. I usually say this at the end of each vlog, but to start the episode off, I just gotta say how much I appreciate all your love. We got a big day planned. First, we're gonna explore this hotel, then we are going on a mega Hunza food tour. But first, mega shout out to Gozayan for sponsoring this entire Hunza trip. They are Pakistan's #1 travel marketplace for flights, drives, rides, tours, guides, whatever you need, they will take care of you. Gozayan planned this entire trip for me. I didn't tell them where I wanted to go. I said, you guys figure it out and let me know, and beyond impressed with what they've done. I like to be surprised. I didn't look up any of the hotels that they picked out. So this is hotel number maybe 3 or 4. This place is absolutely outstanding. I'm gonna take you on a quick tour of the grounds before we go and chow down, but this is the view I woke up to. Yeah. Pretty nice. The room itself, gorgeous. Incredibly comfy bed. Deluxe status and suites, I guess you could say. I'll show you the bathroom here. Whoops, we forgot to turn on the light. The bathroom is insanely beautiful. The power is out right now. Otherwise, this is like a smart mirror. I've never seen that. It like lights up and puts on different colors. Stainless steel. Shower, shampoo, conditioner. Deluxe. I've stayed at a lot of nice hotels in my 80 days. It's 81 days now, actually. Y'all believe that? In Pakistan. But I think this is my favorite. And I'm gonna show you the other reasons why. I mean, not just because the room is nice. Also, it's like t-shirt weather outside with the sun blasting down. All right, we're gonna step outside. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Oh, here are the hotel owners. They're sitting outside catching those rays. And here's what you walk out to. Remind me, what is the name of that?
That's the Ulter Peak.
Ulter Peak, and over there is Rakaposhi. Shukriya. So you come stay at the hotel. You got a little bonfire action. You got some Connect 4, and then you just sit outside and you just stare. Oh my God, is that a paraglider?
Yes, that's a paraglider.
No way. Yeah. Okay, for our food tour, we're switching things up. We got kind of carried away with the day, and the hotel breakfast was actually just an omelet. So we're gonna have lunch now, we're gonna have dinner later, and then at the end of the video, we're gonna have a Desi breakfast tomorrow. Hopefully it's Hunza style breakfast. But here we are. Tell us the name of the restaurant.
This is Thang. And this portion is called the Rumi Yurts.
Sure, where we're staying. We saw that in another video.
So the Thang is very famous for its traditional dishes and especially introducing gorkun in the area. Gorkun foods in the area, actually, in the hotel restaurant. So before Thang, most of the restaurants used like the traditional or like whatever the restaurants use, like the modern textures, right? But in Thang, they introduced those gorkuns right there. You can see them, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So these are different pots that the people used to use in like a couple of 100 years ago.
We ate out of a smaller one, much smaller one yesterday.
Yeah. So like every food here is made with these, except for Daudo actually. Yeah, this is Daudo actually. This is the traditional.
This is Daudo?
Yeah.
We had a very different looking version.
Yeah, this is how it actually looks.
Oh, it looks so different. Look at those big chunks of meat in there.
Yeah.
The noodles look homemade, and it's like actually like reddish orange. The Daudo we had, that was like chicken noodle soup. That was awful. So let's see what the real Daudo is all about. All right, Muzdir is gonna pour up that big scoop. There we go. We got some nice beef in there. That looks really thick.
Yeah, it is.
So much better than the other one. That was so inferior. Yeah. I can already tell this one's gonna be mega delish. Shukriya.
The spoons as well. These are the next.
Whoa! Look at this thing. This cool wooden spoon. Oh, I dig that. All right, here we go. My first taste of real deal, authentic Daudo, not that dollar store ripoff stuff we had. Where the heck was that? That was in the area.
That was in
Sost.
Sost.
Sost. You should be embarrassed by that Daudo. Let's see what they're cooking up here. Pow. Ooh, way more rich, way more hearty. It's got a nice spice to it too. Oh yeah. The nice little chunks of beef in here, super tender. A lot of beef too, lot of beef. Check this out, y'all. Wow, that is thick. A lot of flavors. Wow, spices, herbs. This is a really good soup. This is straight up some winter grub right here. Like That's nice. And you can tell the noodles didn't come from a box. They've got that actual like kind of like floury taste to them. You can tell they were handmade. Like this is, let's just go in for the straight up broth. The noodles are cut like so thin that every spoonful you take, you're just getting the noodles. That's really, really good. I would definitely get that again. Very, very nice. Well done. Mazadar Dado. Mazadar. Shukriya. Our friend just told us they were handmade noodles, and we could tell by the consistency and the taste.
Yes.
Aapka naam kya hai?
Israr.
Israr, thank you. Are you the chef?
Oh no, I am just worker here. So this is very special. This is homemade vinegar.
Homemade vinegar. Okay, are we gonna put some of that in?
Yeah, this
Just a little bit, or a lot?
apple, and that one is.
Now we're gonna put in a little bit of the apricot vinegar. I'm allergic to apricots, so I'm not gonna put a ton in. I just remembered we got a ton of dry fruit sitting in the car. Okay, we're gonna stir this up now, and we're gonna see how everything tastes. The guys over here are watching the Pakistan versus India cricket match. How are we doing, guys?
Not good.
Oh no, we were just doing good a second ago.
They're crazy too.
Pow.
Crazy with cricket.
Yeah, it's a nice little like sour element to it. I didn't put a lot in, but I like what it did to it overall. This is it's good, y'all. This is the ultimate cold weather Pakistani Hunza dish right here. Next up, we got the Chap Shoro. We had this yesterday, and I really loved it, but someone tells me it's gonna be a lot better here. Not that last restaurant we went to wasn't good, but this one, I just got a feeling. If the Dowdo is anything, get away, Mr. B. Little B, get away from my Chap Shuro. Get away, Mr. B. Sir, can you, Muzdir, can you tell us what this is made with again?
This is made with either with yak or beef or any sort of meat. Like I explained all of the process, right? So this is the
like mincemeat almost.
You can put it in.
And there's some onions in there as well?
Yeah, onions.
Oh, and we got a plate. Okay, but we're just gonna go just like this. Pow. It's so good. Wow. It's hearty food. It's winter food. It's stick to your ribs. Put a couple pounds, couple kilograms on your waistline food. It's really good. This one's very mild. No spice at all to it. That's fine. We got the spice with the Dowdo. We don't need the spice in here. A lot of onions. I really like that. The bread on the outside has a really nice texture to it. You could say this is kind of like a pizza, but that's selling it short. This is in its own league. This is super good. I would definitely have this on like a weekly basis, y'all. Mega tasty. All right, it's finally dinner time. Like I said, we're doing breakfast tomorrow, but it's finally dinner time. About 5 hours have passed since lunch. We walked around a little bit. We worked up an appetite. Oh, and
This is mutton.
Look at that. We got some mutton.
Yeah, gorkun mutton.
Gorkun mutton. So is it like a karai?
No, it's like a normal.
Like we had in an earlier episode, but it's mutton. Okay, this looks awesome. This thing, I mean, you take a bite of that right now, your tongue's gone, incinerated. Mudasir delivering the mutton to the plate. Shukriya, sir. Oh, that looks nice.
That's total complete.
And we're gonna get some nice bread to soak that sauce up with, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
And check this out. We've got a nice plate of vegetables. We got some tomato. We got some cucumber. We got some onions. For the past 2 months, I've pretty much stopped eating vegetables all throughout Pakistan because every time I eat them, I actually get a bad stomach issue for like 4 days. I think that's only because they wash them in like the tap water. My body still isn't adjusted to that. Very happy to tear into some vegetables. Mountain water washed, glacier water washed. And we've got some, this feels like roti?
Yeah, this is roti.
We've got some roti as well. We're gonna just let this cool down for a little bit and tear in. All right, we got our piece of roti here and we got our piece of mutton. Do we think it's boneless mutton or do we think there's bones in there?
There's bone as well.
Bones in there, okay. So that means we gotta be extra careful. Haven't had mutton in about a week. Love mutton. Pow. Ooh, wow. Juicy. Tender. No bones. That's nice. It's got like this light kind of like gravy broth. It's not too oily. Getting like a major tomato essence from it. Make no mistake, that's mutton. Really strong, mega tasty mutton flavor. That's good.
Made up.
All right, everybody. Classic Pakistan. The power has gone out at the hotel, but Mudasir here is going to tell us about the diram fitti.
Diram fitti.
Diram pitti.
Yeah, so it's
What a
like
pity.
it's like a national local cuisine.
Oh.
It's used to like preserve heat in the body in the winters, and especially used in the winters. Like,
Okay.
people used to eat this after working for like 3, 4, 5 hours straight. So like they used to gain energy a lot. So this is made up of a special kind of flour.
Is this what we had last night as well?
No, no, no.
No,
This
this is
is
different.
that was grilling. This is diram pitti. It's completely different. I'll just serve you some and
Yeah,
you can
please. It's going to be a cold night here. In the,
yeah, it definitely is. So we'll
we,
need all the
we need all the diram pitti we can get. Okay, interesting.
pour some on it.
Pour some of that walnut oil on it. Yeah. Super. All right, here we go for the first bite of the diram pitti, everybody. Pow. Wow. How to describe that? It's kind of like a walnutty, oily pancake mixture. It's more like a cake than it is a pancake. It's dense, but it's very like
Is it anything like a pie?
kind of like a pie. It's kind of like pumpkin pie, but walnutty, and the consistency is a lot more just like a little. I can't even say the word is gooey. What is this like? It's like cake that's been soaked. Yeah, kind of like a sticky toffee pudding, actually. The walnut flavor itself. I wish it was just a little more sweet, I think, because, I did kind of think this was a dessert. But I guess it is supposed to be like a healthy dessert, so I get that. The diram pitti, unique. We'll leave it at that. Good morning, and it is officially breakfast time. Ooh, we got traditional tea, and then we've got the tea that I bought at the Women's Empowerment Festival, the herbal tea Bojlans, which I really like. It looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sewer green, but it's really, really good. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. My friend, this is buckwheat.
Yeah.
And
buckwheat. Do you remember the rolls we had some couple of episodes ago?
Yes.
In the Lal Shehzadi's hotel? They were like similar to these, but these are made with buckwheat and they were made with
just
regular
wheat.
flour. Yeah, just wheat.
So it's
So this is
rolled
healthy,
wheat.
you know?
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Is there anything? It looks like. Is there honey on it?
No, it's not honey, it's apricot.
Apricot oil. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks really, really nice. It looks like a pancake. And then the main event here is this. Let's take a look at this. Please tell us what we're working with here. This giant omelet.
This is a kind of omelette, but it's traditionally a dish. Traditional dish we call tian shoro.
Tian choro.
Shoro means pie.
Pie.
You know. Yesterday you had
Shoro.
chap shoro.
Yes.
Shoro is in our language we call pie. You know, chap is meat, meat pie. Tian is egg.
So this is like an egg
tian
pie.
shoro, egg pie. Yes.
An egg pie. Okay. It's a very beautiful egg pie. Look at those green onions on top. I'm ready to tear in before this stuff gets cold. That's the hardest part about being a food vlogger, is that all the food gets cold before you can eat it. All right, it was a cold morning, but the sun is now blasting down upon us. This thing looks perfectly cooked. So excited to dig in. Is there some tomato in here?
Tomatoes and onion paste.
Tomatoes and onion paste. Pow! Oh, wow. That's a really good omelet. Unexpected. Wow. A lot of tomato in there. That is nice. This feels really good. Feels really healthy. The spring onions on top give it a nice little zing to it. Wow. Really digging this. This is a good omelet. It's my favorite. I think this might be my favorite Hunza food for sure. This is like a perfect breakfast, y'all. The omelet, nice and fluffy, cooked perfectly. I'm really digging the tomato flavor though. It really adds a different element to it. Never had an omelet like this in my life. This is a special omelet. Great suggestion, brother. Great suggestion. And take a look at it, how it's rolled like that. Very pleasing to the eye. Omelet design, y'all. Mudassir described it perfectly. He said it was like sushi. How often will you eat this in just regular everyday life, Mudassir?
Probably myself, not that much.
Not that much.
Yeah, I would prefer like a normal omelette because this is too much work.
Ah, okay. This was like a work of love. It definitely looks like it would take a long time to make with rolling it perfectly.
Yeah, this is made on like rarely and on a special occasion.
Oh, so it's only made on special occasions. Well, shukriya. I feel very special and honored that you've decided to make it for me. And now it's time to finish off our breakfast with some baru grelin. Am I saying that right?
Almost. Baru Gyeling.
Baru gelin.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling with these words here. The buckwheat pancake that's been
Put in some
he's got some apricot jam here.
jam.
Okay.
It's very special, and this is made and homemade, and without any chemical, just apricots. You know?
No chemicals, perfect.
No chemicals like this.
Ooh, looks nice. And that's gonna give it a really nice flavor to it. We're gonna take a bite of it with the apricot and then without the apricot. We're gonna go first. All killer, no filler. Pow.
Put it in the last ones.
It needs the apricot jam for sure, I feel. It's a little,
Right.
not a lot of flavor. Buckwheat pancake, it tastes just like you would imagine. Not a lot of flavor to it. So let's go ahead and sop up some of this apricot jam. Pow. That's what it needed. Now it's nice. Now it's like a classic breakfast food. I can't recommend it by itself. It needs the apricot jam jelly on it to give it that extra sweetness. Definitely gonna pour a lot more of this on. Now it's like, okay. Now it's really, really tasty. Really, really digging it. But yeah, by itself, not the greatest. No real flavor. But once you add on the chemical-free apricot jelly, that's when it gets banging, y'all.